point of no return. All right, guys, be ready. Give me 2 forward. 2 more. 2 more.
Welcome to day 5 of the Lykins family adventure. We are in the town of Bryson now. So this morning we got up. It was our last day in our cabin. We were sad to leave. We loved the cabin. It was absolutely spectacular. The views, the water. We had a nice bonfire last night and cooked some s'mores, and it was just a great time and a really nice cabin. We're definitely going to go back. But we had to move on because we only had 3 days there. So now we're in Bryson City, and we're at the McKinley Edwards Inn here in Bryson City, North Carolina. And on our way over here, we drove through a beautiful forest, and we saw some of the river and some people that were kayaking and rafting. It's really scenic drive all the way over here. And we had plans to go to the Natahalia Gorge, but GPS in the mountains is a very tricky thing. It doesn't work about 90% of the time. And so the route that it told us to go to took us through a very windy road, probably the windiest road we've been through on a whole vacation. And then it went down a very steep, rocky dirt road. Well, we drive a minivan that was loaded with 2 dogs and 4 adults and luggage. We weren't about to go down this incline. We would have never gotten back up. So we had to miss the gorge. But we drove over to Bryson. We checked into the hotel a little bit early, and we're going fly fishing, which we're all excited about. So this is a really neat little inn. The main house was built about 100 years ago, and then the cottages were built in the 40s. And it's very cute. It's got some really, a lot of character about the inn and on the grounds. Just little decorative things that they've done in the garden pieces, and it's just really nice. So we're staying here for our last 2 days of vacation, and then obviously we'll be heading back to Florida. But so that's what's planned for today. We're going to go do some fly fishing and then get some dinner, and then we've got one last adventure on Friday. So let's go see if we can catch some fish. So I've switched to the GoPro because we are now out on the river doing some fly fishing with our guide Justin, and you can see him down there working with my son Austin, and then my father-in-law and Cody are a little further back. Angie decided to stay back with the dogs and get some quiet time. So we're just out here on this river trying to catch some fish, see if we can catch some trout here in North Carolina. The river's nice and beautiful, the area's beautiful. Hopefully we'll catch some fish. That's exciting. I just caught a little fish, and now my father-in-law just caught one. I can't get down there fast enough to get a picture of it, but looks like he caught himself a nice one. That is awesome. Good job, Cody. Oh my goodness. If you watched any of my videos, you know that I like to fish. My family likes to fish, and this is about as good as it gets. On a beautiful river in North Carolina. It's not hot out. We're shaded by the trees. The water's nice and cool, and well, we're catching fish. So there's about 1 million bugs flying around, but that's okay. And yeah, this has been a great vacation. We're having a real good time today. Oh, look at that pretty fish. Oh, yeah. We've been at it for probably about an hour and a half, and I caught a nice trout. My son Austin caught a nice trout. I did catch a real baby one in the beginning. My father-in-law's caught a couple, and I think Austin's caught a small one. The guide's working with Austin right now. Hopefully he'll catch a big one soon. But a lot of fun, and just absolutely magnificent day fishing. Good morning, everyone. It is day 6 of the Lykins family vacation. It's our last day, and we are out whitewater rafting on the Nantahala River. And we got Gene and Joe, our guides here, and some Class 2, Class 3 rapids, and we're having a good time. Let's get this adventure started. Right here?
Yes. Just looking up. Look at the size of some of these rocks there.
Wow.
Look, it keeps going up, all the way to the bottom.
So all that part, that's all
brand new.
That's all new. Wow.
That waterfall was not there one day, the next day it was there.
That's from the landslide.
Within a few minutes it had a waterfall.
was a blast. We just finished our river run with Gene and Joe, our guides, on the Natahalia Outdoor Center, rafting. It's beautiful rivers, class 2 rapids with one class 3 towards the end, which was really exciting. All the boys had a great time. Excellent guides. I highly recommend you coming here and checking this place out. It was beautiful. The early morning run's the best. You can see all the smoke on the water still, and just going through the forest in general was absolutely beautiful. Really good time, and be sure to check them out. My son wanted to go see, there's lookout spots all along the river. So like my wife was getting photos of us as we were paddling down the river, and my youngest son wanted to go to the lookout spot where it turns from a class 2 river to a class 3, just to see some people go over it. It's kind of fun to look at it from this place. I forgot to let you guys know that this is in Bryson, North Carolina. I may have not mentioned that in the video earlier, and it's at the Natahalia Outdoor Center. Great place. We just had a really good lunch right on the river, and we're getting ready to head back to the hotel. Alright, so we're enjoying our last day of vacation up here in Bryson, North Carolina. We just had a really good dinner at a place called Jimmy Mack. I had a whole grilled mountain trout. It's really good, and everyone else had some good choices. And now my son and I found a local little craft brew place here called the Tap House. And I've got myself a nice beer from Asheville, North Carolina. And I'm not too sure what he got, but he bought the beer. Thank you, son. And we're just enjoying our last night of vacation and back to Florida tomorrow. Cheers. Here you go. Go Gators. It's morning. Alright, well, it's been a fun vacation. We made it to Gainesville. We dropped off Cody, but we had a good time. And we got to see his apartment up here. We love you, bud. We still have a 4-hour drive back to our place, and as you can see, it's been a nice flat day, the hotel day. So, but that pretty much wraps up our vacation, and it's been a blast. So we will talk to everybody. Thanks, Austin. We'll talk to everybody real soon.